Hello everyone, it's Gold Gear. So, I looked out the window and saw that it was snowing outside, and quite cold. After that, I thought, why not to make a winter-themed video related to Ratchet and Clank? If you like this series of games, then you probably noticed that there are a lot of guns in it, and some of them can freeze enemies. I thought about it and decided that it would be interesting to talk about the top 5 of these guns. Well, let's get started. At number 5 is the Cryamine Glove from A Crack in Time. With this glove, players can throw mines that home in on enemies and instantly freeze them for a short time, leaving them vulnerable. This weapon can be very useful in combat, because the frozen enemies will not be able to move, and the player will have enough time to attack or run away. It's best to use this weapon with the Plasma Striker, because when enemies can't move, it's easier to hit their weak spots. Since these mines can only freeze one enemy at a time, they are best used against larger opponents that pose a greater threat. At number 4 is the Cryo-Shot from Full Frontal Assault. For some reason, this weapon is identical in appearance to the Omega Tech Frost Cannon from All for One, but instead of an ice beam, it shoots balls of ice. Enemies that have been hit by an ice ball will start to move slow, and it will be easier for the players to avoid their attacks. This weapon is definitely useful, but unfortunately it is weaker than it should be. At number 3 is the Lava Gun. You might ask, wait a minute, what is the Lava Gun doing on my list of freezing weapons? The reason is that in up your arsenal, this weapon can be upgraded to the Liquid Nitrogen Gun, which shoots a continuous stream of liquid nitrogen that freezes and slows weaker enemies, and upon a death, turns them into shattered ice. This weapon is very useful against large mobs of small enemies, but is also decent against medium-sized opponents. At number 2 is the Winterizer from Into the Nexus. It fires a beam which slowly morphs enemies into snowmen, which is a really fun idea. I really like that each enemy type has its own version of a snowman. The developers didn't have to do this, but they did, and I'm really glad for it. Unlike similar morphing weapons from other games in the series, it has limited ammo, which might be a little disappointing, but it does have one advantage over them, which is that this weapon can deal a lot of damage to bosses. The Winterizer also plays jingle bells while firing, making it even more fun to use. And at number 1 is the Cold Snap from Rift Apart. It is a gun that fires a block of ice that freezes an enemy on contact. Enemies that are trapped in ice cubes will slide across the battlefield, and it looks hilarious. Cold Snap is one of the most powerful weapons in the series, and I'm not even kidding. Firstly, with one shot you can freeze all enemies around you. Secondly, they take much more damage when frozen. And thirdly, if you upgrade this weapon with Veritanium, when the enemies die, icicles will fly out of them, which are so powerful that they can destroy everyone on the battlefield. So, these are my favorite freezing weapons in this game series. Do you agree with my list? If not, write yours in the comments. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and Merry Christmas! Hey!